Welcome to the Omega the Dome playthrough. In Omega the Dome, you're one of the universe's wealthiest high rollers, betting on a space gladiator fight at the edge of the universe. No two fights in the Dome are ever the same. There are 12 gladiators to pick from each game. You want 2 per player. In a 3-player game, that means 6. Once you've picked your gladiators, setting up the game is easy. Each gladiator has their own deck of 1 through 9 cards. These give the gladiators strength, and during the game, you'll play the gladiator cards on their gladiators. Each gladiator also has super powerful event cards. What you do at the start of the game is you combine the event cards with the neutral event deck, and you combine the gladiator cards with the star deck. Star cards we'll talk about later. They're basically just wild cards. Once you've shuffled the deck, you're almost ready to start. Deal out 6 gladiator cards to each player, and 2 event cards to each player. The event cards are the ones with the pretty card backs. Ah, it's an alien! Omega the Dome is a betting game, so everybody needs chips to bet with. Give everyone 25 individual ones, and 3 5-chip tokens. In Omega the Dome, you don't just bet on which gladiators will win, you'll bet on which ones will die. So each player gets a little copy of each gladiator for themselves, so they can secretly bet on which ones they think will lose. Last but not least, there are plus and minus tokens in Omega the Dome. Just put those out so you're ready to use them once the game starts. Et voila, you're ready to start. The first thing everyone does is place death bets. You place 5 chips at the beginning, but you can't put more than 4 per death bet, so you'll have to place at least 2 bets. In Omega the Dome, everyone takes turns betting 2 chips and then playing a card. When you play a card on the gladiator that you have the most chips on, you get to use its power. Here, they play on Cosmic Kingpin, who lets them bet another chip on a different gladiator. Don't forget to draw a card at the end of your turn. Now it's the scary alien's turn. He's going to play 2 chips on Cosmic Kingpin too. You just need to tie for the most chips, so if he plays a card, he can also use the power. Note how he plays the card over the other card. The value of Cosmic Kingpin went from 9 to just 1, and now he uses the power as well. This definitely real monster is going third, and he's going to play an event card. To play an event card, just play it, and do whatever it says on the text. That's easy. This one's armor upgrade. It lets him put 2+2s on different gladiators. When you play an event card, draw from the event card deck at the end of your turn. You'll get access to another powerful event. Players take turns betting chips and playing cards until every gladiator has a value. Then the gladiators start falling, because it's killing time. Normally you need a card on a gladiator to give it a value, but some gladiators, like Celestial Being here, let you give it a value even without a card. The other gladiator that lets you give a value without a card is Abyssal Form. Scary Space Alien's going to play on it now, and he's going to set Time Lord's value to 1. Uh-oh, the board's almost filled. The definitely real monster has a chance to fill the board, and he does it. He plays on Lunar Leprechaun and uses his power. To start Killing Time, pass a Killing Time token to the next player. Killing Time is when the space hits the fan. A gladiator with the lowest value will die at the end of each go-around of the players. It's also the last chance to place death bets, so place 5 more chips on your death bets. The red player wants to kill Lunar Leprechaun, but he doesn't have a Lunar Leprechaun card. He can play a star card. It's wild and can go on anyone, but can't use the power. Now it's that terrifying Space Alien's turn. He's going to play a Gladiator event card. These work just like normal event cards, except if you have 3 chips on that Gladiator, it does a bonus effect. This particular card lets him play 2-2 chips and flip a plus token. The definitely real monster has 2 gladiators under attack, but he ain't sweating, because he has the Time Lord, which lets him play twice in 1 turn. Wow, that's value, you might be saying, and you'd be right. He plays the second card face down, which you can do at any time, but you can't use the power. He doesn't mind. Now we're back to the Killing Time marker, which means after this turn, the lowest value gladiator will die. He'd love to play on Lunar Leprechaun, but he doesn't have the cards, so instead he plays Aerial Bombardment, which lets him put 4 -1 tokens out. Now that the human player is gone, and he has the Killing Time token, it's time to kill the lowest value gladiator. Reveal any face-down cards, and find the lowest value. Wow, Lunar Leprechaun lived. What a savage play, almost like it was scripted. Now, instead, Cosmic Kingpin dies. When a gladiator dies, you get paid if you bet on it to die. Pass the killing token to the left, and the game proceeds. A standard game ends when everybody's had the killing token once. Award chips for the surviving gladiators, and whoever has the most chips at the end wins. We hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Omega the Dome. Be sure to follow us on GameFound, releasing on July 28th, 2026. For those who are wondering, the terrifying Space Alien won. The other players were never heard from again.